All right.
Oh, should I stop the recording for now?
Yes. Therefore, today we have the class to simply look at the list of the feelings that it's written on the textbook and then trying to articulate more precisely how we are feeling so that we can share with other people. And no matter how close you are with the person, unless you tell what's on your mind, how you're feeling, and what you're needing, the other person is not a mind reader or the psychic and won't be able to guess exactly how you're feeling. You won't be able to see from here. And some people's facial structure kind of give the same this type of face, and then your gesture, your face gesture might differ from the other person's feeling gesture, depending on the feeling. So it's actually pretty useful to have the common language of feelings. Okay. Yeah. And it is easier for us to express so-called positive emotion. It's easy to say, I'm happy and glad, relaxed, but it is actually harder to express I'm really angry or feeling depressed or despair or jealous. However, in nonviolent communication, we do not judge. It is better to be happy and it is worse to feeling jealous. They're just feelings. So does anybody have any feedback or question to what I just said?
Mm-hmm. Um, uh,
You
Mirafa?
can unmute Marieke.
Mm.
For me, it's pretty clear so far. So yeah, I think the importance to express how we feel and having a wide range of feeling, how you say, adjectives or
Yeah.
verb to describe to be a bit more accurate, right? Because people cannot be in our body, in our mind, so they don't know how we feel, right? So I think
Right.
that's
Yeah. And
important.
some people might be laughing when they're sad.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Or trying to be angry because it's easier to be angry than sad if you are a warrior, right? It's kind of like sign of weakness if you show you're sad. My ex-husband never showed his sadness, but he was angry when he was sad. So what is your default feeling when there is something bad happens to you? So like we are going back to the textbook today, so we go straight into the exercise. When there is something bad happen to you, you have clear observation. That is the exercise we did last time when we were talking about my wife works too hard, or um when we kind of mix in our evaluation with observation, we learn to rephrase how to say, instead of she works too hard, we might be able to express to say, she is working from 8 o'clock to past midnight, just to observe what's going on without putting any label, right? So at the end of our last session, we came up with an observation of something that someone did that made your life less than wonderful. Okay, so with that, we would work today. We'll build on that observation. Okay, so when you have the observation that you are working with last week, how do you feel? Can you take a look at the page 10 and 11 and write down your feeling? how do you feel right now thinking about what happened to you? And pick your feelings from your feeling list. And please just write down what you are feeling right now. We'll spend 3 minutes. So
Hi,
let's,
Mickey.
yes.
So
Yeah. Just to let you know, I've already done the homework before this session.
Oh,
Yeah.
so eager.
So
Can you,
yeah.
if you have done that, can you think of one thing? I'm just saying this to you, Eric, because there was nothing really that made your life less than wonderful because you mastered the art of seeing in a light of everything, right? So just trying to come up with another incident that is separate from what you did as a homework. Can you write down some good thing that happened or something that bothered you? Just do another exercise and trying to figure out what you're feeling, please.
Okay.
Okay.
So yes, I've done a new I've done new thoughts about the exercise B.
Yeah.
Then I try to also understand how I feel, and then I really also think that how I will feel
Mm-hmm.
that relates to the incident or the observation that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. So of course, I still need some more guidance from you to see whether the feeling is okay or not okay.
Yeah. So like Michael, what I need you to do is to create the dyads to people in a small room. Yeah. And
Okay,
then
just a moment.
yeah, after we answer Eric's question, we can go into a small group, Fanny,
Sure.
Eric, and Mayuko, and Maraka, and
Yeah.
then share exactly how you are feeling without shame or just with like clarity and transparency with talking about the incident, right?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Fanny, thank you so much for putting the feeling list in
Okay.
this. Okay, so would you like to share, Eric?
Yes.
What was the observation and how you're feeling?
Sure.
Mm.
My observation is that I wrote my spouse decided not to cook dinner and instead asked me to buy dinner at the last minute decision.
Mm.
So that is I'm quite upset lah,
Mm.
because I thought she have the time to cook the dinner instead of asking me to buy dinner back. You see,
Mm.
but to observe and without any judgment, I think a better phrase will be, my spouse is busy doing her household chores, that she becomes too tired to make dinner. Maybe this is a better thought.
Oh, so it's easier for you to tell the story that she was busy doing
Yes,
chores, right?
yes.
But we don't try to bypass what's happening in real life with
Mhm.
good stories. That's not what nonviolent communication is trying to aim. That
I see.
nonviolent communication's aim is to see exactly what's happening without
Oh,
putting any rose tinted glasses. It's more like we take this off and see
mm,
exactly what's happening and then try
yes, see.
to see her needs as well. It's
Mhm.
you can be curious and be open to asking that question instead of saying that to yourself. So it might sound like this. When I heard my wife to ask me to buy our dinner tonight,
Mhm.
feel disappointed and a little upset because
Yes,
I'm really needing what you're needing. We haven't learned the needs word, but so let's guess that you are needing integrity, care, consideration, or
yeah.
yeah, all these things. and
Mhm.
home cooked meal you really probably enjoy for your health.
Yes.
It's healthier, maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
So you can ask her. So I wonder, what were you doing that were so busy? Would you mind sharing that with me for shared reality and clarity? You can
Oh,
say
okay.
things like
Right.
that,
Right.
you know. Yeah.
Right.
Because she might not be busy. She might be feeling sick, or she went
Mhm.
out with her friends. I don't know. You
Yep.
don't. Only she knows. And nonviolent communication is a
Yes.
tool to get to the truth
Sure.
and help you be with the truth after you
Mhm.
found out the truth. Make sense?
Sure.
Yeah.
Not that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
also, can I share one incident uh, during my workplace?
Yeah,
Because
I'd love
yeah.
to hear that. But let's take turns, eh? And then you can do that one with your small group. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Any
Will
other
do.
people have question? Or so you just go into the small group, and
Yep.
what the exercise is, you just tell the observation to
Mm.
person A. Okay, and you're person B, let's say, yeah. And then
Mm.
person A, after listening to person B's observation, I would like person A to guess what person B is feeling.
Mhm.
Mm.
That's all. And then after person B guessed person A's feeling, person A check in with your own self and then give person B the feedback. Well, actually, I am not mad. I was sad. Or, oh, yeah, that's exactly how I was feeling. You never know, but just trying to see how you can guess or not be able to guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So if Mayu is ready, please
Yeah.
send you guys all to the breakout and exercise.
How many minutes do you want me to set?
Okay, so
Okay.
one person, person A, person B take 5 minutes each, and then 1 minute of debrief in between and afterwards. So please set it to 12 minutes, please.
12 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now it's ready. I will open the room. And
Enjoy
here
break
you
out.
are.
Hi, welcome back.
Yes.
Hello, welcome back. I guess they are not coming back. Where did everyone go? You're the only one person back. Oh no. How did it go, the exercise?
Fanny should be back because
Yeah.
she's in my group.
Oh yeah, there she's back. Okay, we are back. Now we are missing Maraka.
Yeah, America and
She
Funny.
will come back soon.
Come
Should be.
back.
I closed the room,
yeah, my
so it should be.
Okay, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Okay, so how many of you could have guessed your partner was feeling correctly?
50-50.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
We were not bad with Eric, I think. We're quite aligned.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. And this
Fanny,
is
for
good.
me, Fanny is spot on. She
Spot on.
understand how I feel. Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
that feels good, huh? When somebody,
Yes.
understand how you're feeling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe we have some common blood.
Maybe.
Yes. A common value when it comes to work, you know. I think it's a way of working. Yes.
Yeah. So this is the feeling list that you are working on. And there is another list called needs list. And the needs list is the reason why you are feeling exactly how you are feeling. So I would like you guys to go back to the workbook and look at what was the cause of your feeling. Okay, so you go down to the needs list and then you say, I was feeling so and so because, and then trying to pick the reason why you are feeling that way.
I think Marike cannot see the needs list yet. Is that you trying to do? So do you want me to show it to you? Maybe here.
Right. So everybody had certain emotions and look at this needs list and then see why. And when you can spot what was your cause of your emotion, please give me a thumb up. Thumbs up. Funny, you can just give me the digital thumbs up when you found out the reason why you're feeling a certain way.
Yeah. I'm going through the list. Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, please let me know if anybody else need more time to come up with.
No.
You got it. Okay. Would you like to share what was the need that was important for you, Marika?
Yeah,
Mar-
so yeah, Marie, you can say Marika.
Marika.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sorry. It's
Okay.
the IE that tricks you probably.
Yeah,
Um
Marika.
yeah, yes.
Okay.
Um Yeah, so I think for me it was I felt the way I felt because of lack of empathy and lack of protection.
Hmm.
Those are the big groups. Oh,
Yes,
sorry.
yes.
And
Yeah,
then the
protection and empathy. Yeah.
yeah. So within the protection, it was lack of respect
Yeah.
and empathy. It was actually lack of love, acceptance, affection, compassion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Lovely. Thank you so much for sharing. Anyone
yeah.
else would like to share their needs?
Sure, yes. I can go next.
Yes, please.
Hang on, let me put the camera again on.
Mm.
So my feelings were furious, perplexed, sorry, and helpless.
Yes.
And I think the underlying needs were my need for clarity and integrity, especially regarding the helpless,
Mm.
and the need for consideration.
Yeah.
I think for me that was really that. I think often my need of consideration
Mm.
is high, I guess, because I can see how it would apply to different situations.
Consideration. Yes. You're really needing consideration.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much. Anyone else would like to share your needs?
I go next.
Okay, please.
Okay. For me is that my feeling is upset because my customer service team is not performing or acknowledging the customer order promptly, within my expectation.
Sarah,
Mm.
Yeah.
what did
So
you do?
the need is that I take it as a competency for my customer service team. So I find that they need to improve on their competency.
Mm.
Then they need to contribute to the company
Mm.
growth. So that is also under the meaning.
Mm.
Yeah. And I also want to feel self satisfied, if myself and the CS team, the customer service team are, really serving the customer well. So that's the need is inside me.
Yeah. Yeah. So these are all important needs for all of us.
Mhm.
And we share the universal needs. There is actually no needs on the list that you can live forever without it, actually.
Yes.
So needs are universal. Really
Yeah.
doesn't matter if I am Asian or you're Caucasian. We share the same needs. So this
Mhm.
is where the Marshall say the strategy we can fight all day. I want this way to be done, the same thing. The other person want the same thing, but in the other way to meet their needs. So if we can understand the underlying needs of everyone's behavior,
Mhm.
we can reach quicker solution. But before we jump to the solution and strategies, we need to get to the bottom of our cause. So these are the things that is underneath of our behavior, including our speech, right?
Yes.
We often do. I am upset because of he didn't do this or he did this. Like Eric said, when we point fingers, three of them pointing to us last time, but we often forget the three fingers, and then we project what's not happy, the root cause of it to the other person in front of us. That's where the conflict starts. And that's where the enemy image starts. So only if we learn how to express how we are feeling starts with I, feel so and so because I need so and so, instead of I feel so and so because you or she or he or they or it have done this. This is a radical transition from the feeling is someone else's fault to I feel this because I value this. Any question or feedback?
No, that makes total sense to me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know why my camera doesn't come down, but
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I think it's because I have my hand like this.
Oh
now.
yes, 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 yes.
Sometimes it reads the image. I discovered lately I can do this and it will do like balloon going on the
Oh
screen.
yes, it does. It does.
Yeah.
That's an iPhone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you. So we haven't learned this grammar since young. We are used to saying, I feel sad because you. So just to change this a little, I instead of you or they, it will point to our needs.
Mm.
Mm. And in order for that to be possible, we need to have the needs list, needs consciousness. And then how would that be your consciousness? I think you need to install it. So these are the two things that you can put it on your refrigerator or the wall of your toilet. So these are the things that you don't see every day, right? But just like when we are little, we learn our, multiplication table by kind of like memorizing. You can do that also with these lists. Yeah, until you get familiar. And get used to saying this way from a very simple way instead of, oh my God, you pissed me off. Why didn't you take out the trash like last night? It stinks. I can rephrase that to, ooh, when I see the trash left overnight, I feel disgusted because I value cleanness and responsibility. My daughter, my dear daughter, could you please learn to put jelly beans into garbage can after you finish eating? And most likely, I have a chance of my teenager going, oh, I forgot. Sorry, I'll do that next time. But if I come out on her, oh, stinks. Can you just throw away your own garbage? Go like that. And then I might receive feedback from my daughter. Don't come into my room then. I'm fine with the smell. Fortunately, I haven't got that from my daughter, but I have clients who tell me exactly like this type of drama. And you watch, how you change your language, other person responds differently, but it's unfortunate that we won't be able to change the way they speak, yeah, or how they react. So any question or feedback?
Not from me, it's clear.
Yeah, I think it resonates. Yeah,
Yeah.
it resonates with me. I think it's like I understood. I mentioned that last week. I was like, how to find them. So I think it's really good to have the list. Definitely gonna print it out, and then try to
Yeah.
become more and more aware of my own needs and expressing them. Because you're right, the way we communicate.
And at the beginning, this sounds weird a bit to other people who are not learning this language. They're like, what? What do you mean? You need what? So it's good to practice and get used to it. And practice on yourself first. Instead of trying to share it quickly. And you can be the NVC police. I have many students who come to me, hey, Mickey, NVC didn't work. What happened? And they go, my children are not changing. Or my husband still is an angry person. And they use NVC like another weapon. This is the right way to communicate. And when you're trying to change other person in a way that you think that's the best way for them, most likely you will get feedback of rebellious child, no matter how old they are. So Marshall say, just trying to apply nonviolent communication to your own speech first. And your consciousness change because the way you speak your own language. And then when your consciousness shift, your behavior shift. And that's what they look in you, not what you say. So because in that action, you're promoting more harmony, compassion, and understanding instead of being understood. So that's actually the essence of how to start implementing a new language to your life. Any question or feedback?
I can give some feedback on.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I have two daughters, 5 and 9, and with the 9-year-old, I always have a lot of struggle in communicating because I demand a lot of things from her, and I don't notice that I do that. I mean, I'm a bit aware, but I don't really know how to do different. And then sometimes I say, well, how do you like me to ask you, that it's time for your shower, or that, to collect your books for library. And she always says, don't say anything. Just don't say anything, Mom. Just don't say anything. So then I always laugh because I'm like, yeah, well, how can I communicate? But it shows me that it's what you're just saying. It doesn't matter however I say things, because she will feel always my my underlying, not really harmonious intention, I guess. Yeah.
So are you struggling to tell your 9 years how to kind of tidy up before bed and
Yeah. Everything. Actually, everything. Stay at table, eat with fork and knife. Drink enough water. Yeah, take a shower, and just everything basically. So yeah, she's pretty. She feels like I know everything. You don't have to tell me anything. She's been like that from young age. Yeah, the only thing is she doesn't. She forgets, or she, so yeah.
So she's really needing autonomy. She's an autonomous child, sounds like.
She is, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then as a mother, it's very valid that you want to tell her what to do on time, right? Yeah, you probably will do that, but how many hours would that take you?
Yeah, exactly.
To get your homework done or brush your teeth.
Yeah.
You can't wait till next day to brush your teeth. You
Exactly.
got to brush your teeth before go to sleep, right? So you kind of want to tell them. Yeah, of course they know exactly what they need to get done.
Yeah.
But you are, as a mother, needing them to get certain things done on time, properly, or in a better situation, you get to advise. Yeah. And children are quite different than how we apply nonviolent communication to adults. as a parent, you do need compliance from your children for safety even. That's
Yeah.
the most important thing. We can be doing nonviolent communication to a child who is about to run across the street. Hey, when I see you about to cross the street, I feel so anxious and worried because I need your safety. Would you mind not going? You don't have that time. You just need to grab.
Yeah, yeah,
Stop them from getting run over, right?
yeah,
Yeah, so nonviolent communication to children is quite a different thing.
yeah,
It's not an adult that they have the prefrontal cortex already developed so that they can understand what you are saying logically.
yeah, yeah,
And so I feel your struggle as a mother trying to be kind, open, generous, and be more compassionate without getting what you need with violence.
yeah,
Yeah, I have that too, two little ones also, and I wonder how I can get my need across to them without forcing. And sometimes I don't.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And it's so much easier to use punishment and rewards. Like, if you don't listen to me, then there is no more roadblocks.
yeah,
Right? And then he's like, okay, then I do my homework first. And then I wonder, how can I use this nonviolent communication and shift from the world of punishment and reward?
yeah,
And this is not only the children. If you're a boss, right? Bonuses, promotion, they're the same game. And we based on this culture. If I do well, of course, I might get some bonus or promotion or a longer vacation. Right. And then if I don't do well, oh my God, I might get fired.
yeah,
So this is actually a radical shift from this mainstream culture. The mainstream culture is based on punishment rewards.
Mm.
And in order for the punishment reward system to exist, we need to speak the language that we've been accustomed to use. I feel so and so because you. Mm.
mm,
Yep. So I think we covered what I would like to cover today, the needs and feelings. Anybody have any question or feedback?
So do you suggest that we already start applying it or trying in our day-to-day or situation, even though we haven't fully, done the last part of the course? What is your advice? Or we should just observe at the moment how we feel, identify our needs, just do it for ourselves, but not yet try to change how we communicate until we complete the course. What is your advice?
I want to practice within this circle.
Okay.
That way to speak, because some people might have allergic reaction to the way nonviolent communication sound like. And you know, do you think I'm stupid? Like, when you ask, oh, I haven't got to the request part, but there is a reflection request, meaning I'm not clear what you got me saying. So would you mind repeating what I said? And then some people come back and you think I'm stupid, or can you stop this like psychological game? So yeah, just not for you to get discouraged. Yes, I would encourage you to start noticing your judgments, your blame, your criticism, and then translate that into pure observation. And then from that clear observation, how you feel, trying to go inward instead of this, right? I feel
Yeah.
this because of that. No, no, no.
Yeah.
I feel this because my needs. And then trying to be more exploratory to your own finding needs. So that would be the best path for now.
Okay.
Until you learn how to make requests. Nonviolent
Fair
communication
enough.
consists of 4 components and 2 parts. And then I'm teaching you the 3 components so far. And this is mainly self-expression, expression. You haven't learned how to listen yet. And I would encourage you to learn how to listen before you start speaking, because no matter what they say, there are only 4 ways to listen. And if you can master these 4 ways to, well, actually 2 you have master at it already. So if you can learn to master how to listen in 2 different additional way that you're used to, then no matter what they say, really doesn't matter. Because you're only guessing what they are feeling and what they are needing. Just like when you are guessing what you are feeling and what you are needing. This is just a practice based on your self-practice. Yeah, giving yourself empathy first so that you know how to give others the same quality of empathy. Make sense?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, definitely.
Okay. So I would like to give a homework of just practice clear observation and add that feeling and needs. So last week, observation, you're adding feeling and needs. Okay, based
Yes.
on your clear observation, you now articulate your feelings and needs and just be with it. Okay, that's all. And you have a lot of chance to practice because there are many things happens, right? So instead of getting triggered by that, you can just say, I am feeling this way because my needs. Yeah. Mm,
Yes.
yes. And I have a request of change of the schedule for this next coming class, either to Zoom. I'm traveling to Thailand with my 2 children, emergency case. And I wonder if we can postpone to the next class and then add to the last schedule. Would that be all right? Yeah. Yeah. So next Wednesday, I'll be in Thailand. So yeah, thank you so much. And then I have 2 children by myself. So next class, it'll be skipping next week and then the next week, please.
And do on the 18th, basically the next class.
Yes, please.
Sorry. What was it? Yeah, skip the 13th and do on the 18th.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you so much. And then 18th, we are seeing in person, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think that
Yes.
would be nice. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So thank you so much for everyone.
Okay.
Okay.
Have a good day,
Thank you.
everybody. Have a good day.
Take care.
You too.
Yeah, take care.
Lovely seeing
Yeah,
you
take
Thank
care.
you. Enjoy your
Thank you.
holiday.
Thank you.
Yes.
Enjoy
Bye.
your day. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.